Hey everyone, how's it going today? Today we are going to discuss how to use the galactic signature of your year to connect and learn about the energy of what's going to happen in your year. And the reason why I decided to do this today was simply because it is the beginning of the 13-day wave spell of the Red Skywalker, and the Red Magnetic Skywalker, Kin 53, was the first year that I was aware of it in the Law of Time. And, well, not the first year that I was doing the Law of Time. But it's very useful to connect with this energy for a variety of different reasons. Sometimes the energy, you can see it more at the end of the year, how it's played out, and other times you can feel it right away. But in general, we're just going to talk about that and how to do it. Now, and this also connects with the 52-year Sirius cycle. I hope the wind interference isn't bad at all today. That's what the microphone is for. This wonderful place. So the Mayan dream spell, so that's the 260-day spin, the galactic signatures. That is sort of a newer one that was designed, or perhaps not designed, but is here to reharmonize us with natural time and to help us veer away from the Gregorian calendar, so to speak. And the reason why I say that is because there is the dream spell calendar and there is the Mayan, the long count, which are both based on 260 galactic signatures, the 13 tones and 20 archetypes. Although the subtle difference is that in the old count, it literally just goes every single day, like it doesn't stop ever. Where the Gregorian one is designed to, the dream spell is designed to harmonize us with the cycles of the Gregorian, not to harmonize us with it, but to harmonize us out of it in a sense. And by that I mean that it is very regular in the sense that it takes 52 years for the cycle to return, and it'll be on that same day. So let's say today in the Gregorian is March 27th, 2023. And so if you look back, there'll be the exact same galactic signature, the exact same telepathic frequency of March 27th, 1971, exactly 52 years ago. And the reason why it can do that, but the long count doesn't, is because the dream spell takes into account the leap year. It's a little colder than I thought here. Kind of shivering a bit, but it's to be expected out of the water. So in the dream spell, when there is a leap year, it kind of counts as a non-galactic signature day. And anybody that's born on that day, if you're born before noon, then you're the signature the day before. If you're born after noon, then you're the next day's signature. Now, what's really cool about this is that on your birthday, it will take, as I said, 52 years to come back to whatever your galactic signature was when you were born. And this actually synchronizes with the approximate orbit of Sirius B around Sirius A. which is quite interesting, as this is like a galactic knowledge beam that is being directed and helped by the planet Sirius and other stars and systems. And it makes it so that every year on your birthday, you'll essentially roll through one of 4 different galactic seals. And those galactic seals are based on what family your galactic signature is in. And additionally to being the next archetype in your family every year, the tone actually also goes up by 1 every year. So if you are in a, let's say 13th archetype, the Skywalker, and the first tone, then the next year you're going to be 5 seals ahead and 1 tone above that. So after a magnetic Skywalker year, someone would be in a Kin 158 year, which is the 2nd tone, lunar, and then the 18th archetype. And then the next year, it rolls over again to the next seal that's in your family. So in that case, it would be the Blue Knight, and then the next tone up, 3rd tone. So as you can see, in a 52-year cycle, which is actually also known as the Sirian rebirth after 52 years, and some people even experience a couple of these in their lifetime. So in those 52 years, so we have 4 different seals per galactic signature, or seal, or family. 4 times 13 tones equals 52. So you will have run through the entire range of all of the 4 seals in your family and all 13 tones of all of those 4 seals in a 52-year cycle. So it's really cool how the perfection of it comes back full circle, and it really is amazing. And just as like a little extra, I'm going to share a really cool synchronicity. And this was actually one professional skateboarder by the name of Rodney Mullen. He's actually like the inventor of the kickflip and all these many tricks. So I decided, I wonder what Rodney Mullen's birthday is. What's his galactic signature? And I actually looked up his galactic signature exactly on his 52nd birthday. So it was exactly his galactic signature of the day he was born, the exact telepathic frequencies of the day he was born, 52 years later. And it's just an amazing synchronicity that really stood out in my memory and that I love to share. Now there are 5 families for the galactic signatures. Each one of those 5 families contains 4 seals, just as 4 times 5 is 20 seals. And also, if you know what the number is of them, you'll see how they connect. You know what, I might go over here, a little less windy. So the 5 families are as follow. You have, starting from because they have a location on the globe as well. So first we have the polar family. So that is the red serpent, white dog, blue eagle, and yellow sun. And those are archetypes 5, 10, 15, and 20. Note how all of them are 5 away from each other. And if you look at what those numbers are in the vigesimal dot bar thing, then you'll see that each of them are just like a 5, like a bar. So a serpent, 5th archetype, 1 bar. White dog, 2 bars, 10. Eagle, 3 bars, 15, etc. The only exception to that is actually the yellow sun, which is 1.0 in Vigesimal, which is 20. So 0, just like this tire swing here. Now, the other families. So we have next up the cardinal family, which is red dragon, white world bridger, blue monkey, and the yellow warrior. And those are archetypes 1, 6, 11, and 16. Those ones in Vigesimal have 1 dot on them. Next we have the core family, which consists of the white wind, archetype or seal 2, the blue hand, seal 7, the yellow human, seal 12, and the red earth, seal 17. All of those in Vigesimal have 2 dots. Next we have the signal family, which consists of blue knight, the 3rd seal, the yellow star, the 8th seal, the red skywalker, the 13th seal, today's galactic signature, and the white mirror, the 18th seal, which is my seal in archetype. And all of those ones have 3 dots. So 3rd, 1, 2, 3. Then you have 8, which is a bar, 5 plus 3, etc. Next, lastly, the gateway family, and that is the 4th seal, the yellow seed, the red moon seal 9, white wizard 14, and the blue storm 19. All of those ones numerically have 4 dots on them. And once again, it's really cool because on our birthdays, or any day really, it will always land on one of those 4 that are in your family. So for me, when I first started really diving into the law of time, I was in yellow cosmic star year. Then the next year is kin 53, the red magnetic skywalker, which is today's galactic signature. And now 4 years later from there, so now I am in a skywalker year again, this time kin 213, red overtone skywalker. And these are very powerful tools to reflect upon, and I very much recommend that everybody, you go through your entire life starting from 0 years old and just track down what seal you were in what year. And I know it's difficult to think back so many years, although there are times where you can connect certain key moments and events and changes in life to the galactic signatures that you're going through each year. And again, it's essential to meditate upon these, to learn about where we've come so we can make better decisions in the future and see where we want to go, where we want our life purpose to evolve to, how we can best help others. Like, there are some really cool synchronicities that can happen. And by the way, this applies kind of to all the time, where let's say you're in a certain kin year and you will more likely come into contact or connect with somebody who is connected with that galactic signature. Like, let's say, for instance, I met somebody with the galactic signature who is the helper of the year that I'm in right now. I wonder if y'all can hear those geese kind of honking over there. Whatever. And once again, so I talk about this on Kin 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker. So perhaps if we want to tune into that signature after these geese are honking away. So today's signature and beginning of the 13-day wave spell is Kin 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker. I unify in order to explore, attracting wakefulness. I seal the output of space with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. Now the prophet, the Skywalker, very interesting seal. And yeah, to connect with the energies of any of the galactic signatures that are in your family. And also of note is that we are supposed to work with the members of our family. I know supposed to is a very interesting word to say. Although, because we can obviously work with whoever we want, connect with anyone. Although there is just kind of a synergy with people of your same family. Like, I don't know why. But, oh, there's a heron or something, or a crane. Great blue heron. He's coming this way. Anyways, I find that the people that you actually really connect with, I've looked back on my life and really gotten along well with people that are of the same family. Wow, there's two of them. That's cool. Sorry to have disrupted them. And so that could be just an intuitive knowing. But there's something about it. There's something about the resonance. And it's interesting that we can just connect with people on such a level. And even I've found that there are a lot of the same family, like in actual, like, you know, genetic families. Like for some reason, in my particular family, like on my mom's side, there is a lot of gateway family. Maybe a good amount of signal. But there are a lot of like yellow seeds and white wizards in my family for some reason. And some like none of the other archetypes. And then on my dad's side, like the opposite, where he's a family of 9, and there's like 4 yellow humans and his brothers and sisters. So I don't know, kind of cool. And it's just really interesting how like it works, and you can see how these galactic signatures, they come together and connect with each other so much. And any of these things, like I recommend you decode everybody's galactic signature that you feel drawn to, whether it's celebrities, people that you know, people you've known from the past, or simply even animals. Like that's a good one too. And another thing to look at is, as I said before, your family tree. And a big reason for that is because there are a lot of connections, you know, in the families. As I said, like my mom's side of the family, out of 26 or so people, maybe more now because of new people, babies. There's like 8 perfect guide pairings in like, that many people. And like, if you do the odds out of 1 out of 260, like one thing is also there's 3 of my cousins are blue solar eagles, kin 35. Like, what are the odds of that? And so just looking that way. And I guess this kind of turned into more of the family video, but I'm just gonna try to make the title match and see fit, for it is essential. And yeah, if you want to go deeper, to just come back on what birthday and the energy of your year is, you can also track the wave spell of the year. So if you are in, like, let's say kin 200 year, so the whole wave spell of kin 196 to 208, you can connect that and plug it into your 13 moon calendar as well, as the tones will connect with the moons. So let's say for that one, you would actually, there's a few ways of doing it. You could start with the moon that you were born in, or you could start with the start of the year, magnetic moon. But anyways, that's just a little bit on that, and the energies of the prophecy. Like, that's what the Red Skywalker is, and that's what we're going through beginning today. And the spirit and energy of prophecy is, like the law of time, like the opening of the tomb, the 1260 years between 692 to 1952, and then the 1320 years from 692 to 2012. So perhaps you want to connect with what's in your year and that energy and try to bring that in. Like, it's kind of a mix of allowing the flow of the energy to come to you and also being aware of the energy and trying to harmonize with it. Not in a forcing it kind of way, but reflecting and thinking, that could be a good idea. Anyways, that's will be all for this little video on the families and also connecting with your birthday. So, wishing you a good day in Lakesh, and namaste.